right, now we got the boys. Well, not the boys,
Yeah.
the B tiers.
Mostly the B-boys, yeah. And the girls, yeah. The fully dressed. Let's see. Let's start out with my boy Kevin. This is the first character I ever played.
I know he has good EX attacks, so he's good at close range.
Yeah. I did a whole guide on this, so I already rambled on so much about Kevin, I don't want to say this. Another character like Maki that's really good up close, kind of a brawler. Really good mix-up specials. His DP, he has also one of the best DPs in the game. He has the best... so Shermie has like the best normal DP. Kevin has probably the best EX DP. Because his EX DP is fully invincible. It's plus if you block it. It's an overhead. And it goes like half screen. It has like literally everything you'd ever want in a move. He has a lot of unique cancels because of his rotor cancel system. But he's a little weird to get used to if you don't know how to do all like the consistent cancels and everything, and like you kind of have to like do a little bit of twister with your hand to get like your pressure going more than some of the other characters, but he's not that hard. He definitely struggles without meter. That's Kevin's biggest weakness. Is he's super meter reliant.
Same thing like Shermie, but except he's more strict. Except Kevin's more strict. Like, you know, he needs meter in order to be effective. So that's why he's in the B tier.
Yeah, it's always good to have meter in this game, but yeah, Kevin kind of really needs it. But yeah, still really good, solid brawler character, but just needs a little more investment to be as effective as, say, Maki, and Angel is definitely stronger without meter than Kevin is, and Shermie too, I'd say, honestly.
Okay, I think we covered that character matchup wise. So,
yes.
So I think he'll be good. Like, he'll be good against some grapplers, but not all of them. Probably just against. I would probably say against Commando. That's about it. Commando, on Hill, and Shermie. Those are decent matchups, but probably against others it'll be bad matchups.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned he heavily relies on meters in order to be effective.
Yeah, he does, but I will say to end it that because of his rotor cancel, he does have one of the best ways to build meter in the game, actually. So if you hold one of his special moves, you can press a kick button to cancel it, and because if you whiff special moves, they build meter in this game. You can do it super quick and build bar without really putting yourself at risk.
Right.
But yeah, that's enough about old Kev. So let's move on to another fan favorite, Captain Commando. Not really as much of a projectile, like, I guess not really as much of a projectile character, but just has one of the best fireballs in the game. That's
Captain Fire, yes.
Yeah, Captain Fire is ridiculous. A big fan favorite. Everybody loves Captain Commando. But yeah, he's pretty strong from pretty much any range. I would say you could put him up in the A tier as well, but he's a little more inconsistent than them from what I played against. But he's also super strong. He can combo off of his normal throw in the corner for like a ton of damage. He has just 3 special moves, but they're all really strong and really key to his gameplay, and which is Captain Fire, which
Captain Kick, yeah.
And Captain Fire just basically eats up the whole screen, and a lot of matches against Captain Commando are just basically going to come down to if you guess right against the Captain Fire and jump right against it. And he can just mix that up with Captain Kick and Collider too. But Captain Fire is just such a strong fireball that you're gonna have to play around it a lot. And so when we say characters have difficulties dealing with zoning or projectile, that's gonna be Commando just with this one move, because it's just that good.
I feel like these B tiers are actually more meter reliant, like, in order to be sort of effective compared to maybe A tiers.
Yeah, that's a good point. I would say that's a key kind of difference between them. Yeah, Commando kind of needs meter to make things safe too, and to get really big combos. But
he needs at least 1.5 at least, or max probably two meters to be effective in the game.
Yeah. So strong zoner, but if you call him out, you can punish him pretty heavily, because Captain Kick's also really unsafe. But Captain Kick also it's a really strong ranged move too, and like it can eat up air moves pretty well. So you can basically, like, Rodney will just throw this out from full screen, and I'll just randomly have hit a button, and it'll just be able to convert into a full combo. So it's got a really good hitbox as well, and it helps complement his game with his fireball, but it is pretty unsafe. You can EX cancel it, but pretty much only into the air version of Captain Kick. But yeah, and Collider is actually not that good of a DP. It's really fast and got a great hitbox, but only the EX version is really invincible. So he's got a strong fireball, but an okay horizontal kick and an okay DP. But normal's pretty good, but honestly, it's just his fireball is that strong that it makes him such a problem, and it makes him a really unique matchup.
Yeah, but like Kevin, relies heavily on EX meters to be effective.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably switch Commando with Kevin, like, the 1-2 maybe.
Well, Commando's really he has more of a spacing game than Kevin. Kevin, you can really just run in a mix-up, but Commando also, if you get him in the corner, it makes him so much scarier because of his throw. Because even Kevin can't even combo off of his normal throw, whereas Commando can. So basically, you'll have two like sections of playing against Commando. He'll be full screen, throwing fireballs and being annoying, and then when he gets you in the corner, and he's basically just going to try and throw you into a stupid combo.
Right. And matchup-wise? Well, I think we meant... Do we need to mention matchups? It's pretty self-explanatory, sort of.
Yeah, we should, for time's sake, we should not discuss any more matchups.
Well, let's just say matchups, you just need to build meter. You need to build meters with these characters to be effective. So everybody from B to below, they have more bad matchups than good.
Yeah.
And now we go to SGG4, well, YouTube. Now Griffybones will explain why Guile's B tier. But,
Guile.
Well, we already explained. We sort of already explained it meter-wise. We need meter.
Yeah.
Well, but you can explain.
If you're late, still B characters are also really good and pretty much as good as A. But Guile is really good. Guile is one character I think I might for sure put in A, just because of how strong he is and what I've seen him do. His fireball, he is probably his sonic boom is just so good. It's incredibly fast. It recovers super quickly. It's not super plus unless you space it, but just how fast it recovers makes it so annoying, and you can charge moves really quick in this game. And so just having that super strong... He just has that kind of classic Guile, Street Fighter 2, very strong Sonic Boom, very strong Flash Kick. But it makes it weird to play against him because no other character really plays like that. They just play like this weird SVCX kind of, but he kind of just makes you have to like... And it's hard to open him up, but yeah, and he has decent normals and everything, but he really just has one of the best fireballs in the game, and it makes him an incredibly annoying zoner to deal with. But okay, so why he's B tier? His combos are hard and inconsistent, so you're gonna have to practice a lot in order to get damage with him. And so he has it. He has the potential to do it, but his combos are hard. Like, you're just gonna have to get a lot more hits and like make a lot more right guesses than a character who can do big combos and stuff like that. So while Guile is super annoying to deal with, and he has the super strong projectile game that's unique, like, still, if the A characters jump in and hit them, do a combo, and then go into their fucked up pressure, they usually just need one or two more guesses until they win the game. Where Guile, you kind of have to zone them out correctly for the whole match. You have to make like 20 right guesses, where some of the other characters you just don't have to guess as much in those situations.
Right, so he could play like Street Fighter 5 Guile, but most of the time he's like the 2D version of Guile.
Yeah, but he is just super strong, but he does have those combos, and there could just be someone who's really sick with Guile. I think for sure he could definitely be A tier for sure, but he's definitely just a little more inconsistent than the A tier characters. But
right, just gotta work for it. So yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to not do any combos and play this game, play Guile. If you hate combos, play Guile.
Alright, now we got this is more a defensive character, really. I think Kasumi. Yeah, Kasumi.
I like Kasumi. Kasumi is interesting. I really like Kasumi. I play her a lot. She's like kind of a spacing grappler, to where she has really, really good normals. Like some of her standing heavy punch is like probably some of the longest range normals in the game. But she also has an invincible command grab, which is really good, and you can get a full combo off of it. She has a weird fireball that doesn't go full screen, but if you Tiger Knee it, if you do it instantly in the air, it's plus on block. So you can use it to advance and stay plus at the same time. And with her kind of judo throw specials, it sets her up for cross-up. She has one of the best cross-ups with her jumping medium kick. She has a lot of tools to toss people behind her. It's like kind of weird, but so she's not the strongest up close mix-up character as, say, like Kevin or Maki or Angel, but she has better range than them and better range tools, and she's also really safe and effective just with a few tools, which is her jumping. Her pressure is effective with just a few tools, which is her cross up, her crouching light kick, and her invincible command grab. Oh shit.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I got you.
Alright, anything else we should explain about Kasumi before we...
God, parries. They're cool. They're okay. You can't combo off of them, but they're good to beat some of the really dumb moves in this game, like Hauser charge or Saki charge or trombone charge. You have to do them directional unless you have to like do it depending on certain conditions, depending on which direction and whatnot. But you can just do the super one, and that covers all the directions. But yeah, also a little more inconsistent. Her combos take a lot of like you gotta kind of work on them and stuff, but definitely worth the effort.
I mean, I don't know. Again, I mentioned that B tier characters on the below really are usually heavy relying on 1+ meter.
Yeah, so yeah, like you're gonna have to cancel her block strings into EX Fireball a lot. So if you don't have that, you're gonna have to give up your turn. But if you have meter and you have the opening, she's a monster.
Right.
Okay.
We don't explain about matchup. I just mentioned that. So matchups are just meter wise. They're all just guessing games right now.
Yeah.
Shenko.
Yeah. So let's.
Shenko Lele.
Yeah. Shenko Lele. This is another character that I need to play more of, but she's kind of inconsistent and weird. But she's got a really strong fireball, and unique fireball with her the directions and her really slow fireball that comes down from the air. And then one of her most unique tools is her Dragon Punch, her DP, which is her swinging from the chain. And so you can cancel this move at like different intervals, but also it's really, really plus on block most of the time if you cancel it at the right time. So, and it also crosses you up. So this move is just kind of like, you can just do this move and it kind of does the pressure for you sometimes because it crosses you up and it's plus. And if you do the EX version, of course, it's like invincible too. But it's kind of hard to control, and sometimes it's hard to get a combo off of consistently. But it is a really good move. She also has a command grab, like other good command grab characters. She has an invincible one. What's her other move? Oh, the like throwing the balls on the ground. Fuck.
You mean those heavy spiky balls or those swords?
Oh, I forgot about the swords. Yeah, that's good. I forgot.
I think the swords are more inconsistent though.
Yeah.
I've been live for 2 hours, Kakushibo. Yeah.
Ooh, God.
Yeah, we've been spending close to 2 hours talking about tier lists, but you know,
this was so impromptu. Well, yeah, because this is off the top of the dome. But
hey, it's fine. Hey, it's fine. Hey, this gives our viewers some knowledge about the game.
For sure, I'm just trying to keep the steam going through these last tiers. But all right, I forget the last move, but it's not the. Is that like the teleport?
She has that air dash. She has that running dash in the air.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. She has the only air dash in the game, so that's really unique, and so that makes her pressure scarier than a lot of characters. But so you kind of just have to get used to doing that. But between the air dash and the chain move, some of the scariest pressure in the game. And the command grab, combined with this really, really good fireball that can also be used to create pressure, but just kind of hard to get consistently, and the combos are hard to do consistently.
I feel you're more vulnerable, though. If you do air dash, you're more likely to have to force yourself to block. You're forcing yourself to block, and it's more like it's more difficult than to do a jump in. So
yeah, and kind of with the way the controls work in this game, it's a little weird at this point. But if you get it down, it's really, really, really strong.
Right. Anything else we should discuss about Lele or Shenko? Lele, I don't know. Like I kind of talk about the two versions.
No, I think that's about it.
All right, now we got everybody's favorite fanboy, or everybody's favorite fanboy or SNK mascot Kyo.
Yeah.
So he's actually worse. He's actually low tier.
He's good. Yeah. Just he doesn't have as much as he's not as crazy as some of the crazy characters in this game. His Rekka is okay. It's pretty unsafe on almost all the hits. And he has like but so if you have EX meter to cancel it, it's good. But even the EX version of the Rekka, like you can change up how many hits you do, but it's like unsafe on all or like negative on block at least for almost all the hits. Whereas say Eerie like has 0 on block ones. He has a good DP. Kyo has really good combos, I would say. That's one of Kyo's biggest strengths. Is he has some of the best combos and ways to build meter. With his double kick, quarter circle forward move. And his run grab is really good, but you can't get a combo off of it unless you use EX. His axe kick is also really, really good. It leaves you plus on block, so it's a great way to reset pressure if they block some of your normals. He has this quarter circle back punch move. It's like kind of useless. I'm not really sure what to use with it, and I get really mad whenever Rodney hits me with it because he does pretty often, but I don't really know what to do with that move.
I think, but just he's too, I wouldn't say he's too boring, it's just he doesn't have many tools to work with other than a couple of axe kicks.
Yeah.
That's about it. He's really inconsistent. So it's like for him to be effective, you have to make sure the enemy messes up, and then you have to combo at the right time. But
yeah,
he's more like 2 meter reliant. Heck, I would have to go worse, like 3 even. And yeah, Rodney, have a good night.
Yeah, I would say that's a good point. Yeah, definitely very meter reliant, and because without it, his mix-ups aren't that great. Like it's good to cancel the Rekkas into the EX grab, but compared to other characters, it's just hard to. I don't know. It's just a little bit hard to open someone up because it's easy to block the axe kick and the Rekkas and like yeah. So just compared to others, he's just a little easier to block, but he has good combos and he has good reach and everything, but not the strongest mix-ups or specials or anything, but still a good character. Still definitely a good character.
Right. And Mika Boshi, let me see, is on L1 the strongest female? Yes, but then not in this fan-made game. She's more. This is like gameplay-wise is based on Street Fighter EX series. If you play that game in the past, and I think I pronounced your name right. It's Kokushibo or Kokushibo, whatever. But yeah, Keel's definitely more meter reliant, like 2 to 3 meters reliant because I played it. I played as him, and I get some of his combos are good, but then it's just he's just too reliant on. He doesn't have that many meter. I mean, not that many combos to rely on. So that's what makes him like really on the low B tiers. So yeah, that's my take. That's my take on it. He doesn't have much combos to rely on. Probably maybe just 5 hits, and then you turn it into Orochinagi and then into Serpent Wave, or even just two, repeating axe kicks over and over, and that's about it.
I'm gonna have to actually disagree with you on that one. I think Kyo is really good once you get a combo and you get a juggle with him. He's actually able to build a lot of meter off of just like one juggle starter, but it's just harder to get those combos started than it is with other characters. So
right.
He has good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, he has good range on his normals, and he has good combos, but it's hard to open people up, and he doesn't have the best range or the best combos.
Right, unless Mori decides to add like the ground version of Kyo. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that might be reliable, but then even that Kyo might not help him.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
All right.
All right.
Now Rick, you want to go to Rick?
Rick? Yeah, let's go to Rick.
I haven't played with him enough, so I don't have a take on this.
He's a solid offensive character, but he's just he's definitely meter reliant and just a little inconsistent sometimes. And his best combos are hard to do consistently. So he has like a good horizontal way to control space. He has a good DP, and he has good evasive techniques with his backswing blow that's invincible, and his like weird dodge move that puts him super low to the ground, but he can cancel at any time. So he's really strong up close, and he's very evasive, so it's hard to put him in a bad situation for too long, but he's a little inconsistent with his pressure and combo, so it's kind of hard to capitalize on your hits.
Okay, right. So, would you say he's a little bit higher than Kyo, or he's fine the way he is?
I would say he's around Kyo. Yeah.
Alright.
I would say Kevin, Commando, Guile, and Kasumi are better than Hisenko, Kyo, and Rick. But
that's why you list them there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Sometimes the order matters, or sometimes the order doesn't matter, but in that case, the order does matter for me.
We're just looking for first timers, like, kind of give them some knowledge. Like I mentioned earlier, like, all characters are good in their own ways. Just some characters just have more better mechanics than compared to A versus D, or things like that.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you, that's good, but I've been trying. All right, let's keep it rolling. Yeah.
All right.